Good morning, children.
Good morning, ma'am.
Please sit down.
Thank you, ma'am.
So let's start with the revision class of block 13, which is separation of impurities. Okay. The first lesson is about solution. Yes. So in this block we have learned three different terms. One is solute, solvent and solution. Yes. So Hanazoi, will you tell me what do you mean by a solute? Loudly. What do you mean by solution, you say? Okay, Manasvi, can you tell me what do you mean by a solution? Correct only, Nana. Whatever you are thinking is correct only. Say loudly. Yes. When two things mix together like sugar and water, that becomes a solution. Very good. Priyansh, sit down. Sit down. Priyansh, can you tell me what is a solute and solvent in the example what Manasvi have given?
It's sugar and milk.
Water. Sugar and water we were saying. So in that, what is the solute and what is the solvent? Stand properly.
Water is solute means liquid.
Think properly and answer.
And sugar is solvent.
Think properly and answer. What is sugar?
Sugar is a solvent.
Solvent or solute?
Solvent.
No, you are wrong. Chaitanya, what is sugar and what is solvent in this? Yes. What about water? Solvent. Very good. Please sit down. So from this, Vidiksha, what can you tell about solute? Now we have taken an example of sugar and water. Yes. So Chaitanya has told us that sugar is the solute and water is the solvent. So what did you understand by solute?
If we mix in anything and the small quantity is called solute.
Very good. In a solution, the thing which is in the small quantity is called solute. Vikun, can you tell me what is a solvent? Please sit on, ma. In sugar and water, sugar is solute, water is solvent. From this, what can you tell about solvent?
If we keep it inside water,
I'm asking about solvent. What do you mean by solvent? Yes, Soumya?
and large quantities of water.
Large quantity in the solution is the solvent. When you mix two things, please sit down. Mix two things, in that one of the thing will be in smaller amount and the other one will be the larger amount. So the smaller amount is your solute and the larger amount is your solvent. Together it becomes solution. Okay. So this is our first lesson, children. Let's move on to the second lesson. Now coming to the second lesson, children, you have separating insoluble substances. Yes. So Vidyamna, can you tell me there are some impurities in the water. If they are heavy impurities, how can you separate them?
If heavy impurities are there, you should use
Can you give an example for heavy impurities?
this
No, I am not talking about the method to remove them. I am asking the examples for heavy impurities.
Madam, the heavy impurities will be tea powder.
Tea powder, very good. Tea powder will be a light impurity. Think about heavy impurities. Heavy. Manaswini Reddy. What? Give examples of heavy impurities and light impurities. So Vidyumna have given an example for light impurity like tea powder. Please sit down, Vidyumna. Can you give me
Example, sand and iron.
sand? Very good. Sand, iron, peas. You know peas? Batani.
Example, charcoal.
Very good. Please sit down. Lakshmika, tell me how you can remove the heavy impurities from the water. From the liquids, how can you remove heavy impurities? Which method we need to follow to remove heavy impurities? Yes, Avantika. Which method do we use to remove heavy impurities?
Sedimentation.
Loudly.
Sedimentation.
Sedimentation. What do we do in the sedimentation? What do we do in sedimentation, Nana? Yes, Rayan, what do we do in sedimentation? Sit down, please. Lakshmika and Avantika, please sit down. What we will do in the sedimentation process?
Germs.
No. Kanishka, can you tell me what do you mean by sedimentation?
Insects goes down.
Huh? Correct only you said, Nana. Say loudly. I can't hear you.
The insects goes down.
Insects or impurities?
Impurities goes down.
Impurities goes down. How do they go down? Okay, sit down. Very good. Vijimna, can you tell me what do you mean by sedimentation?
And sedimentation means that the impurities will go down when it settles. We should take it without disturbing and we pour the water.
Into the another. That is decantation. I am talking about sedimentation. Don't get confused. Sedimentation is when you put the liquid aside without disturbing. That is sedimentation. And the top layer of the water, after the impurities settle down, then you pour the water to another vessel or the other container. That is called decantation. So heavy impurities are removed from the liquids with the help of sedimentation and decantation. Okay. Now what about light impurities? Manaswini Reddy.
Right.
How do you remove the light impurities?
Heavier than a liquid.
Amma?
Heavier than a liquid.
Yes, beta. That is we finished. How do we remove the light impurities from the liquid? That you tell me. What is the method we use to remove light
Decantation.
No, that is for heavy. Light impurities you think can tell me. Yes, Lakshmika. Soumya?
Ma'am, filtration.
Filtration. To remove the light impurities from the liquids, we use filtration so that we can remove them. What do you mean by filtration? What do we do in that?
Ma'am, first we'll take the filter.
Filter.
Filter we'll take and we will any liquids onto the filter and the
Liquid.
clear liquid will come.
Very good. Please sit down. So through filtration you can remove the light. Please sit down. So this is your second lesson, children. Let's move on to the third lesson. Now regarding the third lesson, separating the soluble. Insoluble means which do not mix in the water, that we have learned in liquid. Now we will learn about how mixed impurity, how we can remove. Okay, let's start with Vikunt. Vikunt, how can we remove soluble impurities from the liquids? Tell me about one. Evaporation. Very good. So in evaporation, please sit down. In evaporation, with the help of sun, we will make the liquid convert into vapor and will collect the impurity like salt water. Diksha, can you tell me one more? Distillation process. So what do we do in distillation process, Vidiksha? Can you explain me? Manasvi, can you explain the process of distillation? Priyansh, can you explain the process of distillation?
Yes, ma'am.
Please.
The distillation is
Hold your hands. Hanazoi? Boiling. Boiling is also one of the method to remove the soluble impurities. Okay. Chaitanya, can you explain what do you mean by boiling?
boiling means
Priyansh, what do you mean by boiling?
boiling means to remove from soluble impurities.
How?
It's called boiling, ma'am.
Manasvi, can you answer? So boiling is when you boil the liquid on the stove, or when you boil the liquid will convert into gas and the impurity will be left out. Like for example, salt water or sugar water, sugar syrup. These can be done with the help of boiling. Okay. Could you explain me about distillation?
We will take one bowl. We pour that water. After boiling that, we take another bowl. Put water one side. Again.
Yes, Soumya.
Now first we light a container. Then we will get the liquid and the solid.
In distillation process, we get solid and liquid. But in evaporation and boiling, we'll get only the solid part, not the liquid part. Whereas in distillation we'll get the solid and liquid. Okay. So in the textbook we have a process where it shows how the distillation is done. Please practice that diagram, children. Okay. Next, coming to our fourth lesson. Now fourth lesson is about removing impurities from the water. That means in the water purification plant, how the water is purified after collecting from the water bodies like rivers. How do they clean? What is the first step? Yes. Sedimentation. Rhea, next one. Very good. Next. Filtration. Vidyamna, can you tell me after that? Nana, please sit down. After filtration, what happens? Yes, Manaswini Reddy. Chlorination. Very good. Lakshmika, after chlorination, what happens? Yes, Soumya. After chlorination, what happens?
Ma'am, supplying to the house.
Directly supplying. There is one more step in between.
Ma'am, storage tank.
Storing in the tanks and then supplying to the houses. These are the steps followed in the water purification plant before supplying to the houses. Please sit down. Thank you, children.
Thank you, ma'am.